Hey, it's Eric and I'm at the golf show here, and I don't normally recommend products or training products, but when I run across a good one, especially if it's something that I use, I don't mind making a recommendation. So I'm here at the booth of these guys from Orange Whip. It's a trainer that we use on the driving range, and I got to tell you this, one of the three things that we talked about to help you become more consistent is tempo. And one of the best trainers that I've run across so far is this Orange Whip trainer. Now we're going to talk to the founder, Jimmy. He's going to show us how to use this, then I'll show you some of the swings faults that this little Orange Whip trainer can pick out of your swing. So let's say hello to Jimmy and find out a little bit more about his product, the Orange Whip. Jimmy, how you doing? Thanks for taking a couple minutes for me today.
Oh, no, I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you very much.
How'd you get started with this Orange Whip?
Well, as a golf instructor, I always wanted to help my students, as well as myself, improve our tempo and our balance. I had the good fortune to be a caddy for 2 years on the PGA Tour for a friend of mine. Studying the PGA pros every day and watching how smooth they swung the golf club and how balanced they were, I started noticing to make that happen, the arms and body have to work together in perfect unison. I went through a few experimentations with the Orange Whip, creating a device that will allow the arms and body to work together. Came up with a weighted orange ball, a very flexible shaft, and a counterweight. By swinging this back and forth, it instinctively allows the user to develop an athletic, balanced swing that greatly improves tempo, but also improves their consistency.
Not only can this Orange Whip teach you a really good rhythm, it can also highlight a lot of swing faults that you may have. For instance, if you come down too quick from the top, that club is going to come out and look really funny. You'll get really out of rhythm and you can feel it. So it's going to cause you to come up here and pause up at the top and get a really nice rhythm. The second thing is, if you start getting out of plane or you cast, again, that orange ball at the end is going to get out of plane and it's going to feel awkward and not come into the right position. So there's a lot of really good reasons to use this. There's a lot of benefits. Not only will you get really good rhythm as you're swinging back and forth, but if you do something out of sync or out of rhythm or do something in the wrong place or release too early, it provides a pretty visual cue as well as the kinesthetic feedback in your hands. Alright, so here's Win after just a couple of minutes practicing. Let's see what his transition looks like up at the top now. And you can see there's just a nice little pause up there at the top. You can feel the Orange Whip load up at the top. It gets your body into the right timing, the right sequencing, and the club comes down with a really nice load on it and a great release down at the bottom.